I think the first biggest impact is on the educators actually, because and because that's what ChatGPT is really good. What ChatGPT has done is it has learned everything that is there on the internet in terms of Wikipedia or information sources on all the history of things. So let's say if the teachers are asking high school students to write an essay on Shakespeare. There's a lot of content on Shakespeare on the internet. So ChatGPT has learned that, and it can easily write an essay about Shakespeare, right? And that's easy for students to do. So then the question is, the implications for the educator is, now how do you catch an essay that is written by ChatGPT 3 versus because at the end you have to give a grade to the student on their thinking ability, on their writing ability, and so on, about writing an essay on Shakespeare. So I think that's a challenge for educators in terms of, hey, before the challenge was, hey, can you write an essay that sort of makes sense? Well, now machines can write an essay. So the comparison that I draw is, in India, growing up in school, we used to the students were rated on their handwriting, and they were graded on the handwriting. Well, Microsoft Word came in. I said, hey, everybody can have a great handwriting now. You can create any script you want, Times Square, Times Roman, or a script or a symbol. So the quality of handwriting is not an issue. So students and so now in elementary school, students are not graded on the handwriting ability, because everyone can have a great handwriting. The question is whatever you're writing, is that thoughtful? Right. So now what ChatGPT has done is, hey, I can create a thoughtful piece as good as anybody. So now everybody's a common ground. Anyone can create a thoughtful piece using ChatGPT. Now the question, educator, now what do you mean the thoughtful? Is it maybe they have to the criteria, the grading criteria now has to change. Now when as an educator, when I'm asking someone to write a piece, why am I asking them to do it? What am I looking for? Well, one thing you could say, is there a logical flow of thought? And so and then ChatGPT 3 is good, but it can still fail. It can, let's say, if we give you a problem, said something, A costs 10 times more than this, but it is less than this, so much some mathematical this thing. It cannot disassemble that and make it into a logical sequence to answer. The answer for that could be wrong. So the step is the way to think about this, ChatGPT 3, it should be seen as a enabler for something even better to come. Now anyone can write a decent, thoughtful piece. Now the question is, how logical is it? What are we looking for in that thoughtful piece? What to be graded on? And so what I urge all communities is to really think about, hey, now that we have this technology called ChatGPT 3, how do I use that, and that will enable me to do things even better than what I'm currently doing? I think that's the way I'm thinking about it.